My wife lied to protect me, but now I feel lost. My wife and I have been together for 10 years and married for 7. We both love riding motorcycles, but we usually ride separately. She likes going out late at night on weekends. At first, she wouldn't really check in with me when she was out, and it made me anxious. I felt like any husband would worry if his wife was riding alone at midnight. We argued about this a lot. She said I was being controlling and too needy, just for wanting to know where she was. We talked about it in therapy once, and even the therapist seemed a bit concerned, but my wife never really saw the issue. A few weeks ago, she was out again and I texted asking if she had eaten. She said she was fine and said, "Love you." I wanted a little more detail because it was late. When I asked what she was doing, she didn't respond, and I got frustrated and told her I hated not knowing where she was. She got angry and said I was distracting her while she was riding. Something in my gut told me she wasn't actually on her bike. I drove to a place she likes to go late at night. Her bike was outside, but when I touched the exhaust, it was cold. There was no way she had just been riding. We fought about it and eventually made peace. She said she'd try to be more open with me. Then came the real issue. A week later, she was at a cafe doing some work. At first, she was checking in. Then she suddenly stopped answering. She told me she was going to her office, and that was the last I heard. Later, I called her. She didn't answer at first. When she did, I could hear other people in the background. She said she was getting another important call and had to hang up. She said it was about our house purchase. She never called me back. When she finally did later, she said she had been talking for a long time and calling other people, but the story didn't feel right. I asked where she was, and she said she had pulled over to talk. That didn't match what I had heard earlier, but I let it go. I wanted her to be honest with me. The next day, I checked our phone records. There had been no incoming call. She had lied just to get off the phone with me. When I confronted her, she admitted she was with friends and didn't want to deal with my reaction, so she lied. That broke me. She apologized, but then said she felt she had to lie because I'm insecure and controlling. She said I didn't trust her and never gave her space. It felt like she was blaming me for her lie. We stopped talking. I felt betrayed. I didn't know if I was overreacting or not. Weeks later, we decided to divorce. I don't believe she cheated. I don't believe it was about addiction. I think we were just two people who loved each other but weren't right for each other. It hurts. The memories come in waves. There's always the question, could we have saved it? But we're parting peacefully. We hope one day to be friends again, not as exes, but as two new people. I'm about to move into my own place. I'm scared of being alone, but I also feel hopeful. I'm ready to rebuild myself.